Good morning. I always feel so disgusting in the morning. Like gross. I feel so gross. And I was so sick yesterday I couldn't really smoke. Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna fall down again. I was so sick yesterday I couldn't smoke any cigarettes. I smoked a cigarette this morning. I still felt kind of sick. I feel sick right now. Um, couldn't really sleep last night. Um, couldn't really sleep last night. Had a bunch of walk-ins last night. A lot of y'all are playing Nothing's There and you're afraid to talk about it. Oh God. I didn't sleep till, I don't know, really late. And then I woke up at 8. So I'm still pretty tired. Um, I just feel so sick in the morning. Y'all keep saying I'm on my baby time. I don't think I'm on my baby time. I think I'm on my deathbed. And it's like a fight. Like if I'm going to quote unquote die and be put in the void, basically reset the game and then come back to Earth again or not. That's basically what's going on right now. And his Sean Stone, I want to thank Leonardo DiCaprio for winning an Academy Award and proving them wrong, even if it was 2 minutes before our death, as a collective New World Order group. Okay. Thank you for that download, Sean. I did not know that it was the entire New World Order group, and I just thought it was the whole world, but I guess it was the New World Order group. I looked up Academy Awards, like who won awards, whatever. And I started with like my friends or whatever, and I'm like, I don't think my friends won any awards. I think maybe Jen did. That's about it. Because Jen is my clone, and so it's sort of like an insult. It's like sort of like a fake princess, like giving the credit to the fake princess, and trying to like cause hostility between me and Jen, who are married already. Um, but yeah, like really none of my friends really won awards. I was looking it up. I was looking up. I first started with my dad, Colin Farrell, and I was like, I don't think my dad won any awards. Let me look it up. And he didn't really. I think he had like Academy Award nomination one year or something. And then I looked up a bunch of other of my friends, and I was like, I don't think they won any awards either. I don't think Chris won any awards. I don't think Ryan won any awards. And then I was like, oh, let me look up Leo. Oh, he won one in 2016 for The Revenant. That was right before we died in 2017, before we were bombed to crap, and the whole what they called COVID-19 or whatever. But it started in 2017, and they tried to extinguish us, but our light bodies took over the world and caused City of Lights to happen, and us to be protected in a bubble of light while what they called COVID-19 happened all over the world. But it was a fake virus caused by a demonic invasion and an alien invasion. And demonic and alien invasions can cause what humans call diseases and viruses. And that's how they are formed on the earth. And I'm pretty sure I've said that, but I'll say it again. The demonic and alien invasion can cause viruses and diseases. Obviously, they can call famine, war, strife. They can call, now you got a big, gigantic bug in Congress. It's going to cause a bug invasion, bug infestation. I don't want a fucking bug infestation, but yeah. I don't know. Maybe because it's affected my brother's lives. That's how I know. Acting, how do you know your brothers are listening? Maybe because I know it's affecting their lives, because we did tons of research the last 10 years. Me, Ryan, and Alex did, and so did Gigi. We did heaps and heaps and heaps of research on this, okay? We are crazy when it comes to this kind of stuff, and we will investigate it. And we did. All four of us investigated. The four horsemen, we investigated it. That's how we know. That's how we know people are listening in, okay? Because we did tons and tons of research. We devoted our lives to this shit, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling sick. I feel sick every goddamn morning, and I don't wonder why. I'm not wondering why. Congratulations, Leo, on your Oscar win and your Academy Award win. Finally one of my brothers got his award. Congratulations again, right before we were completely hit to shit, quote unquote, which is a very specific Anunnaki term. Okay. Oh my God, you guys. All right, so last night I was going to bed. I couldn't sleep. I was just seeing a bunch of what was I seeing? It was the Deadpool last night. It was the Deadpool technology. Okay. So it's the new Deadpool update that I talked about already multiple times, and I already talked about the technology multiple times. Okay, so you can go back if you need me to talk about it again. Oh man, am I gonna be sick again? I just don't feel good, and clearly I was getting sick last night, and I didn't sleep well last night. Okay, so when I closed my eyes, I would just see, what did I see last night? I don't even remember, to be honest. I know it was the Deadpool technology. And so, every time I close my eyes, I'd see an uncomfortable image or whatever. But I don't remember the specific images, honestly. I don't. And so I was just Hayden was like, Alyssa, don't sleep right now. It's gross. So I was like, okay. So I was just sitting in bed all night. Very, very tired. Okay, very, very tired. But I was just like, why aren't why is the Deadpool technology on? And obviously I'm not supposed to sleep, but where's the space codes? There was no space codes in my room, really. I mean, there was a couple of walk-ins, but there wasn't space codes going off or whatever. So I was like, where is the space codes? And right, I should stop talking probably, right? Because y'all are catching up to my video game. Y'all say this to me every goddamn year. I mean, you didn't learn your lesson last year. I don't know why you would say me any different this year, right? That's why I get oh yeah, I want to talk about Tim. That's why I get depressed. Let me see. Let me write it down. Oh fuck, see, I already my thoughts are so jumbled when I forgot already. He just said she didn't forget. Don't let her fool you. I did forget, guys. Okay, I felt so sick that the Deadpool was on. I saw uncomfortable images um, when I was trying to sleep, and so I was like watching videos, and I finally watched a video of Shannon Lee, who I've kind of been avoiding this entire year. I talked to her a tiny bit over the screen. I think maybe at the beginning of the year or the end of last year. I don't remember. And I finally watched a video of hers, and Mr. Brandon was sitting inside of me, so I can hear his voice from inside of me. And he was like, it's a shame that I don't even want to talk to my sister. And and that and then I was watching Shannon's interview, and she's like, we were whatever. I was just talking to Shannon or whatever. I don't remember exactly what she was saying. She was saying I'm not a good person, Alyssa. I'm obviously in on it by now, and you obviously know that. That means I'm not a good person. And she was saying basically she hopes to get me next or whatever, like hopes to adopt me next. And I was just basically saying like, yeah, I thought I would think you would say that. But she's like, but I'm not a nice person. I'm not a nice person. Like it's basically saying sort of like mixed messages, like because we had said that creepy lady is next, and she was like, she was basically voting for herself to be creepy lady to take care of me next year. And she was saying, I'm not nice or whatever, but she was saying that because I said creepy lady's next, and she's like, yeah, that's me, basically, because she's trying to get me next year or whatever, right? And I'm just like, I know why you're saying that, Shannon. I know you're saying it so you can try to get me next year. And she's like, yeah, I probably am. And then Brandon was like, Shannon sees herself as your mom. And I was like, really? She's like, yes, she does. She sees herself as your mom. I mean, it's not that hard to believe with everybody going so batshit crazy this year, right? It's really not that hard to believe at the end of the day. But I was like, okay, Shannon considers me her mom, considers me her daughter because I'm Brandon Lee's daughter or whatever. And then I saw this lady in my bed, and she kind of was like trying to slice my head. She had like extremely long fingernails, like this long, and she had black hands, like she was like completely black, and she had really long fingernails like this, and then they was just very, very pointy like this, and she was like slicing my head open. Right, that's what I mean. It was like weird last night, but it was also like other weird stuff because the Deadpool was on. Okay, the Deadpool. If you don't know what the Deadpool is technology, I've talked about it multiple times. Okay, so you can go back in my videos. All right, you don't need me to over explain everything about this to get the zombies food and stuff. So that was a whole another thing I saw yesterday. The zombies existing in a little family of zombies with a mom and three kids, was a single mom and three kids on the zombie level, and there was no more people for them to eat, and that made me mad because I was like, open the goddamn gates of Amenti so there's people on that level so they can eat people. They were just eating rich minerals from the soil, and it was making them trip balls. Right? They looked at the minerals on the soil and they were seeing like all the beautiful, bright, beautiful colors, like when you're on acid, when you're tripping or whatever. That's what they were seeing, stuff like that. And the little girl zombie, she was showing me. So I was like, okay, I guess that's coming. Remember, I showed y'all the map. All right, so you got a higher self, and you got a lower self. Okay, but you flip this map upside down. This is your higher self. Okay, yes, it really works like that. So it is coming back down into the kingdom of Elissa that we're at right now. Believe it or not, this is the kingdom of Elissa. So it works the same way because it's going to spiral back into the one molecule. So I'm going to trust that because, I don't know why the space codes keep turning on and off like they do. And it's like on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Like what? Just blast it. I don't know why it's like that this year, but it is. So anyway, that zombie level is probably, I don't know where that zombie level is. It's probably here. Nope, that's Nibiru. Well, anyway, I think it's around there. Is it off the map, Alyssa? It might be. It might be off the map because I want to say it's there, but that's Nibiru. It might be there. It might be here. Okay. I'm not really sure, but so it might be off the map. Okay. But anyway, so there's zombies suffering, okay, in my video game. Okay, is every level kind of the same? If we're suffering here on the Kingdom of Love, the Kingdom of Elissa, then are we suffering in the entire map? Yes, we are. That's how it works, okay? So if you're tired and lonely, you're not the only one, okay? It comes from the one molecule that would be me. The one thing in the entire planet that's just sitting in bed rotting every day because of these internal fights going on, right? I told Mr. Ryan Reynolds to come over and pick me up the other day. He immediately tried to, and he immediately had to start fighting with himself about it. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, it makes you go crazy. It makes you go mental, right? When you have all these people against you. And Mr. Ryan Reynolds did try to come over and pick me up. He's as soon as I say it in the comments, he tries. He hears it, and I'm telling y'all, I know my best friends. He hears it, and he's like, I gotta go get her. I gotta get her, right? And then he starts arguing with himself, right? Okay, so yeah, so that was a problem that I had with the zombie group yesterday. They're saying it's a general family. I already told y'all everything manifests from the one molecule. Okay, so that zombie family manifests from my family. So don't be taking credit um, for being a zombie without giving credit to the one molecule. Okay, we appreciate you, Sarah Adams, or whatever, but I don't want people to be like, I was the first zombie on Earth or whatever, and like not give me credit. I mean, you know what I mean? Can this game get any more ridiculous? I'm talking about zombies taking credit. Like, I don't think they can bleed through like that or whatever, but I don't know. Because they said go to it's maybe it's a general family. Maybe it's Beyonce and her kids. I'm serious. And I'm like, really? Beyonce's going to get credit on Earth and she's also going to get credit for being the first zombie family? I don't think that's right. Okay. Um, Being a zombie can be a holy experience. Y'all heard her. Yes, of course. Okay, you can call it a holy experience as much as you want, but it's a video game. It's a goddamn video game, and you're supposed to have fun in a video game. I don't know if you've ever played video games before or not, but it's a video game. Okay, and there should be a zombie mode on Last of Us. Okay, because yes, it looks like a lot of fun to be a zombie, and there's people that are experiencing their zombie life, right? And obviously that bleeds through their awakened life, and they want to experience it full on. And I support that. Okay, but you need to support the one molecule, right? Um, um, yeah, it's the same thing. They're like, what if a zombie comes after Alyssa? In the like if it does start bleeding through because we are raising into 4-2 or whatever. Like, what if a zombie comes after Alyssa? It's the same thing as a person. The person gets hit with the centrifugal force. The person gets hit with the centrifugal force as soon as they start coming after me or attacking me. It's the same. It's going to be the same thing with a zombie. Okay, if a zombie tries to come after me, okay, that's called my immunity. That's why I'm Ellie. That's why I always say every year, "Hello, I'm Ellie. I'm the one you want." Okay, this is the same thing, so you guys don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Okay. I mean, my dad, has restarted my heart this year. Colin Farrell restarted my heart this year and put me back in the game. Okay, that's how real it is. Okay. Oh yeah, Colin Farrell's coming online. He's starting to talk to us and is making us all like kind of like a little bit stiff, like a little bit tense or whatever. That's okay. That's okay that, we're hearing Colin Farrell talk on the loudspeaker now and it's making us all a little tense. That's okay. We just got to get used to it. It's just like Brandon. Okay. It's just like Brandon, just like Liz. Okay. It's the same thing, but we just got to kind of got to get used to it. Colin's had a rough year. He's had a rough year. Okay. And I think I did mention that. Colin's had a rough year, so so we're helping Colin. We're helping Colin, and he's helping us. It's kind of like that. That's how it works, and then we'll get used to hearing Colin talk on the loudspeaker. Okay. I think there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember. Yesterday on the I was watching TikTok, and there's a bunch of Tim Chalamet videos, and yeah, I was talking the other day. I was talking. I don't think I'm ever going to get engaged. I don't think I'm ever going to get my engagement rings. I didn't say I don't think, but I was just like, I don't have as much hope as I did in the beginning of the year that I'm going to get engaged ever, or marry my men, or marry my women, or have my court, or have my, holy magical kingdom and stuff like that. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really have a lot of hope, like, that next year will be any different than this year. And I'll just probably go somewhere else and play with my aliens again. That's generally my consensus in this life, because of what y'all have done to me the last 10 years. And basically, I told y'all, like, I don't usually have, like, if, like I said, I trust spirit. And if Ryan Derone says he's coming over to my house, I'll believe it. And that's been happening to me for the last 10 years. I'll be right there. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard in spirit for the last 10 years. Chris Evans, can you come over? I will be right there, Alyssa. And then where are you, Chris? Where are you? Why do I literally hear your voice say, I will be right over, and then you never come? And then we saw what happened with Ryan Reynolds. And I said, Ryan, please come and get me yesterday. And I saw him, and I know my remote viewing is real by now, because we have done tons of research for the last 10 years. Plus, the 30 years prior, but we did intense research the last 10 years. And so I know my remote viewing, and watching Ryan Reynolds fight himself to try to come over and, uh, resurrect the situation and everything. I know that that's real and that actually happened. You know what I mean? And I know that I have a good friend in Mr. Ryan Reynolds. And so I know now this year unveiled for me a lot of the issues that I've been having the last 10 years and why these issues are occurring. And I am grateful for a lot of these discoveries that I've unearthed this year. I'm extremely grateful for all these discoveries I've unearthed this year. But I'm just saying, from a female perspective or whatever, or just, I've been going through this for a really long time, and I haven't been able to marry any of my men. So anyway, Tim heard that, and Tim proposed to me online over the screen, and then we did an online wedding over the screen. Me and Alyssa and Tim Chalamet, we did a little marriage ceremony, a quick marriage ceremony over the screen. And we know this is real. We know spiritual force is real. We know spirituality is real. And so we know that spiritual wedding was real. Okay. So again, like with my dream of marrying Ryan and Alex, we all know that was real. Okay. So I'm married to those men in a very real spiritual sense, because we know that shit's real. Same with freaking Tim. Okay. I know that shit is real. We know that shit's real. Okay. We know that the screen is not real, and we're talking to each other over the screen. So we know that we just both did our vows over the screen, right? And that made people angry right away. I was like on cloud nine. I was like, oh my God, that was so sweet of Tim. I was so happy. And that made people so angry. And I could feel it, the tension all rising and everybody getting all weird and crazy or whatever, right? Because they know it's real too. Why would they get mad about a pretend conversation over the screen if it ain't real? Why would people get mad at that, right? They know it's real. That's why they're getting angry. That's why they're getting actually angry in their physical human bodies, right? They're getting physically angry in their 3D human vessels, right? Because I'm feeling it, and I'm hearing it from randoms and stuff like that. I'm hearing the anger from randoms and stuff like that after me and Tim's very short civil court wedding. I think that's what it's called. Um, you know, So we know that it's real, because why are you getting angry in your human 3D vessel? Because you know it's real. Okay, you know occultism is real. You know that we're talking literally over the screen. Okay, that's you acknowledging it. That's you acknowledging it. If you're getting angry in your human 3D flesh suit, that Tim and I got married yesterday, that's you acknowledging it. Okay, in telepathy, you're saying no, that ain't that telepathy ain't real. Da, 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 da. Okay, you're getting actually angry. That's you acknowledging it. That's real. You're acknowledging that me and Tim actually got married yesterday. Okay, Why else would you get angry? If it wasn't real, you wouldn't get angry. If it wasn't real, you'd just be like, that ain't, you know what I mean? You just go about your day or whatever. Like, whatever, I got nothing to worry about. That's not real. You know it's real. You know it's real. That's why you get so goddamn angry. Okay, so you know that Tim and I are married in a spiritual sense now. Okay, Tim and I are married in a spiritual sense. Look, they're getting mad at me over the screen. I can hear it and I can feel it. That's why I said it again. Okay, stop acting like you're in on it if you're not in on it. So that was nice for about 2 seconds. I was viscerally happy for about 2 seconds before the tension changes the room. Okay, before you acknowledged it out loud with your mouth that you are not happy that Tim and I got married. Okay, because I was upset because I was like, Tim and I should have gotten married this summer. Like when he did that a lookalike contest this summer in the park in New York. What was it? Something Square Park. I forget the names of the fucking park. Thompson Square Park? No. Union Square Park? Was it Union Square Park? Union. Yeah, I think it was Union Square Park. I'm not going to Google it. But anyway, he did that lookalike contest. That was supposed to be Tim and I's wedding. He heard that, so he proposed to me over the screen. Okay, why are you getting angry at Indian group? Because you know it's real. That's why you're getting angry. Why else would you get angry? You secret occultist. You're a secret occultist, right? You know it's real. That's why you're getting angry, because you know it's real. You know Tim and I are married in a spiritual sense, and I'm going to say it a million times to get it through your head. Why else would you get angry? You wouldn't get angry if you're talking to a crazy person. If you're talking to a crazy person with BPD or somebody that needs some medical attention or some meds or has bipolar or whatever, you wouldn't get angry, right? You wouldn't care because you would if you knew that 3D reality was real and 3D reality ruled the game. You'd be like, okay, that's all right. We need to take her to a doctor, right? That wasn't your reaction as the audience. I'm talking about the audience. The audience reviewing this tape, right? The audience was extremely angry. Okay, I had a lot of conversations yesterday. They were all very angry that Tim and I got married. Okay, because y'all know it's real. None of y'all over the screen were like, I think you need to go see a doctor, Alyssa. I think you need to go see a therapist about your fake wedding. No, y'all were like, I hope Tim dumps you. I hope he breaks your heart. I hope Tim cheats on you. That's what literally everybody said. That's what everybody was saying yesterday. I hope you and Tim fail. I hope Tim treats you like shit. That's what I heard all yesterday. Does that mean it's real? I think that means it's real, Tim. What do you think? Right? If 3D ruled the house, you'd be like, I think you need to go see a doctor, Alyssa. You got delusions of grandeur, okay, going through your mind now. I think you're talking to yourself. You think you're talking to Timothy Chalamet, right? Does 3D rule the house? No, it does not. Spirit does, okay? You better find yourself a seat and sit down. All right? Okay. Anyway, satanic rites go through Christian households. Okay, Satanists. Okay, outright Satanists that go to Satanist church. I know y'all have been duking it out in the court system for a while now. The Satanists and the Christians have been actually duking it out, and right now I understand why. Because the Satanists know that the Christians are secret Satanists. Okay, and they are full on Satanists. Okay, you got people going to church saying they're Christians, and they are the loveliest people in church, and they know the Bible left, right, and center, right, backwards and forwards, right. They say they're Christian. They are full on Satanists. Okay, and they are coming for the Satanists. For some reason, they think they're strength in numbers, or they think secret occultism is more powerful than like outright occultism, something like that. I already told you, embodiment is the fullest use of your power. It's a way to get the most power is embodiment. Okay, that's how you get the most power. Who's going to win? The Satanists. Satanists are going to win. Christians. I'm letting you know now. I'm putting you on notice right now. Okay, y'all calling yourself a Christian, but you're a full on Satanist. Okay, that diminishes your power. Okay, am I telling the truth? Am I telling the truth, Alex? What do you think? All right. Um, so Shannon Lee walked into my room last night. This is the second time Shannon Lee walked into my room. Last time I was on my deathbed. I was on my deathbed yesterday. I don't. It's not called baby time when I'm on my deathbed. It's a completely different experience. When I'm on my deathbed, it feels like I'm literally dying. Okay, that's my deathbed. Okay, I felt like I was literally dying yesterday. Okay, that's my deathbed or my emergency bed. You know when Ellie's on the emergency bed or Elle is on the fucking emergency bed. You know what I mean when she's doing her astral traveling and stuff or whatever. It's all the same thing. Um, but that was my yeah. That's my emergency bed. That's not my baby bed. My baby bed is when I popped. Okay, my baby time is when I pop. I love my baby time. Okay, that ain't called my baby time. All right, get it straight. Yeah, so Shannon came into my room last night. She was taking care of her patient. She said, I'm here to take care of my patient. She was because I told y'all like I felt like I was dying or whatever, and she, like she was basically my nurse last night. I feel a lot better this morning, Shannon. Thank you very much. And then it was Shannon and Brandon, and Brandon's like, yeah, I have the same issue with my sister. What do you know? When I come close, she misses me, she misses me, she misses me, and then I come close to her, and then all of a sudden she doesn't like me anymore. You know what I mean? And so that's why I'm worried about. I don't know if I really want to live with Shannon Lee next year, but um, so yeah, that's what happened. That's so I was so yeah, I was in the infirmary last night, and then just a bunch of like Deadpool images, but I don't really remember them. Um, and Brandon from The Crow showed up as well, and he put Brandon and Shannon under arrest. Um, so it's a Brandon clone, and you know, yeah, that's that they got under arrest last night. Oh, and then he arrested a bunch of the people that I was talking to yesterday. All the people that had a problem with me and Tim's wedding. Brandon from The Crow arrested all those people. So Men in Black walked into my room. That's Men in Black. Okay, so he's walking in. Um, so that's what happened. And then I slept for a few hours. I don't know how many hours. And yeah, y'all getting your upgrades this year, and good luck to us. Yeah. Um, and Shannon gave us live demonstration this morning. Shannon had me at like the kitchen table for like a little talk this morning, a little sister to sister talk or mother to daughter talk. She was sitting across from me, and she was like, "Alyssa, why are you so afraid? Why are you so afraid to fall back asleep? Just fall back asleep, Alyssa. It's gonna be okay." And I looked at Shannon, and I like freaked out, and I jumped backwards, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" Okay, I got really upset, and she showed Brandon in that same scene, Brandon Lee, and he had the same exact reaction, word for word, and jump by jump with her sister. And she was like, "Okay, you can see now they are identical twins. Okay, can we all rest about that subject? They are definitely identical twins." Oh, the 4-2. That's what I wanted to talk about. And the reverse codes. I think I'm all out of these because I couldn't smoke yesterday, and I'm still feeling sick. So I use more of these than I wanted to. Because I can't really, I'm still feeling sick, so I don't know if I'm going to smoke for the rest of the day. So I want to use this, my last one. I still got these ones. I mean, they literally said that they're jealous of my nicotine therapy. They call this nicotine therapy. Okay, that's how crazy these people are. That's how crazy a lot of these new spiritual leaders. You got to be careful who you go into these days. Don't be going to any spiritual leader, okay? Y'all need to listen from the top. If you want to go to a new spiritual leader, listen to their telepathy, please. Don't lead yourself astray. All right, I'm done with these right now because she was listening over the screen, right? One of these spiritual leaders, and she's like, I'm now jealous of her nicotine therapy because I can nicotine. I know nicotine ain't real, right? I know nicotine ain't real, so so I can nicotine it up, and they're calling it nicotine therapy. This damn near made me puke yesterday, right? It got me so goddamn sick because their jealousy got locked into my nicotine because she said I'm jealous of her nicotine therapy. Okay, I still have these ones left. These are the mango ones. They're not as good as the minty ones, but at least I have them. So, and I still have a box of cigarettes, but I feel sick. I don't know if I'm going to smoke for the rest of the day. I won't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to fuck with me. Is that how that song goes? That's an old song for a lot of y'all, isn't it? That's like way old. Okay, so 4-2, day was really cool. I think it was Alex. Alex was with me yesterday. I think Alex got some space codes going on right now because Alex was with me yesterday, kind of freaking out a little bit, and I was like, Alex, what's going on, Alex? You all right? He was acting kind of funny. I had to go. I think I told you guys I had to go downstairs in my basement. Did I talk about this? I don't remember. I had to go downstairs in my basement last night, and Alex is like, "Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's nothing unusual. It's nothing unusual. Go, 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 go." And I was like, "Okay, Alex, you all right? Let's go, Alex." And then we went down to the basement, and then Alex was talking all kinds of crazy when I was in the basement. I was like, "Alex, why are you saying this? What's happening?" So I think Alex is got some space codes going on. And then Alex was with me when I was watching. Alex was with me when I was watching. Alex was with me when I was watching Rione. And Alex was like, "Watch this, Liz." You got to understand how me and Alex talk. Okay, it's a little bit different probably than normal people. Maybe it's not. There's a lot of Alexes in the room that understand how I talk with Alex. But anyway, so Alex was like, "Watch this," right? And then he tapped through me as we were sharing a body, and he was like, "I'm gonna give Shanna a big old kiss when I see her," right? And that made Rione very sad. I saw him get viscerally upset. That was okay. You gotta understand how we operate. This made the crowd go wild too. This little conversation made the crowd go wild. Okay, and it was just me, Alex, and Ryan just having a chitty chat. Okay, that's all. We're used to this kind of stuff by now. And Alex was like, "Watch this, Liz. I'm gonna give Shanna a big kiss when I see her." But it said it through me, so it said my name when I wrote it in the chat. Right? It didn't say Alex. So me and it didn't say Alex. And so Ryan got viscerally upset. Ryan was like, like that. And I was like, then I went back into telepathy. I was like, Ryan, does that make you upset? Does that make you upset, Ryan? And oh, there's my little ball. There you go. That's what I'm dealing with, right? Y'all putting up a big old fight. There you go. There's your reminder. There it is. My dad pulled me out before. This is how big I was. He pulled me out from Earth. I'm sitting in there right now talking to y'all. He pulled me out from Earth. This is how big I became. This is my true size, okay? Right? I got ripped out of Earth before, and it hurts. It definitely hurts. It definitely hurts Earth when I get ripped out of Earth, and it makes me feel extremely sick when I got pulled out. I was like, oh, like that, and then I get pulled up, and then I'm huge, and he's like, this is what you're arguing with, Liz. And I was with Brandon. Brandon right here was right here, right, Mr. Hatman. Okay, Mr. Men in Black, Mr. Hatman. He's got a hat on. He's Men in Black. That's another one of his outfits. Everybody knows that outfit. That's Mr. Brandon. Okay, and he pulled me out, and we were this big. We were twins. Like just like Shannon said, okay, get it through your head. We're identical twins. And he's like, this is what we're arguing with, Liz, okay? You can relax. So there you go. There's another reminder of what we're dealing with. So anyway, then after that, Rooney got upset, and then I saw his twin sister's face peek through him. I saw his twin sister's face peek through him, and she was like, that's what Alex wanted to show me. I was like, that is so cool. That is so cool. That's 4-2 coming online. We love that kind of shit. All right, we love that kind of shit, but we're getting excited about that, and then we're hearing people talk about reverse codes, and we're like, we're getting excited for 4-2, and they got reverse codes. By the way, my screen is lighting up bright orange right now. Okay, there's no reflection that is bright orange to make my screen bright orange, and my screen's turned bright orange. Okay, we're getting excited for 4-2 fights. That's how crazy we are. And this is the tarot lady from LA. She's like, the Elissas are crazy. Get out of their way. She calls us the Elissas. The Elissas are crazy. Get out of their way. Okay, they are crazy. They do this every year. They do this every year. Okay. I told you I'm not dealing with a new Spanish olive every year. Okay. I ain't lining them up like that. No, I ain't dealing with a new Spanish olive every year. I already told y'all. I'm not dealing with that. All right. Okay. Okay, so we got reverse codes. Okay, y'all reacting? You're reacting to that sentence. I ain't dealing with it. I ain't dealing with a new Spanish olive every year, guys. Just like I ain't dealing with a new Gigi every year. Same thing. Okay, I have my Gigi. I'm not dealing with it. Okay, y'all get on my nerves. I put my phone over here before. It's never turned bright orange. Okay. So reverse codes. Okay, they said that they have reverse codes on the abandoned house level. All right, so what do you think my energy's doing? You think my energy's just sitting chilling on the bed right now? You think my energy heard that and is going to get those reverse codes? What do you think? I don't know. Which one do you? A or B? A or B, y'all? A. My energy is sitting on the bed right now, not reacting. B. My energy is reacting to that statement because my energy did hear that statement. And my energy knows how to get to that level, and my energy is on that level right now. I'm getting those reverse codes, okay? So, what are reverse codes? Reversing time. Literally reversing time. Okay? Why do I get so goddamn angry at MK Ultra? All right, what do I say? What do I mean when I say MK Ultra? I mean the Mandela effect, okay? But that's my friends all know that. My friends all know what I'm saying when I say MK Ultra. Okay, when we get MK Ultra, oh, we got MK Ultra again. God damn it. Okay? That's because of reverse codes. Okay? So yeah, that's where the reverse codes are on the abandoned house level. That's why I was trying. I'm like, I'm ready to go to the abandoned house level, right? It's a level on the video game, and that's a level that I own already. Okay, Miss Gina, who's already mad at me. That's a level that I own. I own all the levels. Okay, I own the zombie levels, and the zombies it's a zombie video game. What do zombies eat? Okay. Okay, do me and Rione like to get stuck in the snow? No, we do not. Are we the same person? Yes, we are. All right, we need those reverse codes. Okay, they got reverse in time codes. Okay, so how real is it? We have reverse in time codes. So how real is it? Okay. Did it happen or did it not? I don't know. Do we have reverse codes? All right. So anyway, I'm fixing to go to that abandoned house level. And that's not a joke. Okay. Y'all, Satanism is real. Okay, Satanism is real. Is real. Satanism is real, okay? And so is the levels of a video game. The levels of the video game are real. And we have been gypped all of our life being stuck in this 3D level, in this fake, phony, baloney matrix. Forced to. That's why Brandon and I literally freaked out this morning at our sister's statement in a joint twin unison. Okay, the 4-2 fights. You want me to talk about the 4-2 fights a little bit? 4-2 fights are going to start as conjoined twins. The 4-2 fights are going to start as conjoined twins. Okay, picture it like this. Here's a conjoined twin. Okay, it's two people in one body, just with the visual, and then the conjoined twin starts to come out of the host, and then this twin starts fighting. And yes, that's what me and Mr. That's what we're excited about coming online. Yes, it is, because that's funny as fuck. Okay. All right. Eventually, they're gonna be able to separate and then be two people. But anyway, we already saw a couple of the conjoined twin fights this year. Okay, and if you weren't privy to that, then I feel sorry for you. If you didn't see that, if you didn't have eyes to see the conjoined twin fights this year, I definitely feel sorry for you, because we've already had a few of them. Okay. Conjoined twin fights are not funny at all, and there's no reason for Alyssa to be acting this hysterical with a conjoined twin fight. That was not funny at all. Okay, that was not great entertainment. Okay. Satanic rites are real. Okay, satanic rites are real. Okay, and they deal with occultism and they deal with the hidden, and there's a lot of people that lie about it. I just already talked about that in this episode, but I'm going to end this before hopefully this video saves.